Trying to make sure I'm actually in the camera. Can everyone hear me? I don't know who's here. Is anyone here yet? Okay, I think my camera is a bit delayed on my computer. Give me a second. Let's see if I can fix that. Maybe I can't. Maybe I just gotta switch this around. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry, my camera did not want to flip. Front camera isn't quite as good. And I think it's a little bit smudged as well. I don't know, y'all. I look a little oily. Okay, it ain't so bad now that I'm sitting back. Hi, everyone. How's everyone doing? All right, so I know it's Friday night. Y'all usually be out on Friday. I usually don't have anyone too much online. Hello. Hey, Tanessa. How are you? I have my little notebook out so that way I don't get too sidetracked like last time. I actually remember like everything to tell you guys. So I actually like started making my own little templates for YouTube and everything. Let me show you guys what it looks like right quick. This is just kind of what we're going to be basically going over today and everything. But yeah, just something quick. I'm kind of whipped up on Canva, I want to say. Nothing too major. All right, well, let's get started. Well, the first thing I really want to talk about is like my website revamp. So I'm going to be switching up the website. Right now it's not really accessible, like you can't really access it from you guys' side. And that's because I've been having a lot of issues with Shopify, with me being like a 420 business and everything, selling pipes and, you know, loudly selling pipes. Like they're just not really messing with me as far as their payment processors and everything. And I'm just having a hard time. That's why it's like PayPal only on there, which I don't particularly like because I know a lot of people don't necessarily care for PayPal. I personally don't necessarily care to pay through PayPal all the time myself. So I'm working that out because I'm not trying to keep repeating this with different web hosts and everything. So I'm still figuring out exactly how I want to sell like the actual products that I make and everything. but that has nothing to do with the Etsy shop itself. The Etsy shop is still up and running. It's still readily available. The molds will be coming available again soon, but I'll be touching on that a little bit later and everything. But yeah, nothing's going on as far as the Etsy. Um, Other than the roach clip palettes, they did remove those because they considered it paraphernalia. So I'm not able to sell the roach clip kits on Etsy anymore. So yeah, that's what's going on regarding that. What I'm going to be doing though, I'm gonna have something set up so that way you guys can just like send me a DM or something. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to actually come back to Instagram, and I'm just gonna get that up and running so that way I can keep in contact with you guys a little bit better, and I don't have to worry about getting flagged on Etsy as far as messages and everything. I can still get the sent out to you via invoice on. I'll probably end up using Square. I'm not exactly sure yet. I'm leaning towards Square, and that's the one I'm liking right now, but it's still in the air. It hasn't been finalized. So yeah, that's it as far as like that. There are going to actually be other things that open up as far as different craft supplies for you guys to be able to buy. I'm having issues with getting some other things loaded on there. Like I have some like different Chanel and Dior charms and stuff that are getting flagged because they are on Etsy. Square's good. Yeah, I've heard like really good things about Square, so I'm definitely gonna like look into them and everything. I've been doing some like late night research, but I keep falling I keep falling asleep like in the middle of the research because I'm doing it in the middle of the night, and yeah, but I'm gonna work through that and everything because I do want them available for. I done got all the supplies and stuff for them. They're ready to go. Like these roach clip kits are ready to go. I just need a platform to sell them on without getting flagged, along with those like little deluxe charms I'm telling you guys about, because like who wouldn't want some of those? I know y'all are really into like the designer stuff and everything, so if I can get you the charms, it's like I really want to get them to you. All right, so the second thing I wanted to address is I wanted to do a mold destash. Now, I know y'all are always in the comments asking about the different molds and everything, and you know I'm not giving them no links unless I have an affiliate code and a discount code for you guys. And since they are not providing that, they do not have a link. However, I do have a stash of things that I have bought. To be honest, most of it has been one-time use for me to film these videos for you guys and just do instructional videos for you, because I was really focused on getting like a lot of binge-worthy content out and everything so that you guys could like really follow the tutorials, but I still want them to be very detailed for you, so it took me a while. But I got about 92 videos out in about 10 months, so I definitely did the thing. I definitely did it. So but yeah, like my moles are piling up and I don't see myself using them too often, and I'd love to be able to offer them to you guys at a discount. So I won't be doing it on this live. I'll be posting a poll to see what day works best for everyone, and then from there we can see what day we can actually do like a live mold destash. And then from there I'll show you guys like my full inventory. I'll get on here on camera, I'll show you each and every mold, and what we'll do is I'll have you like leave your email if you want to claim it or something like that, and then you'll have like a certain amount of time to pay the invoice. Of course, if the invoice isn't paid within the amount of time, then it'll go back on the market or it'll go to whoever's second in line or something of that nature. So I think that'd be a very great compromise. Do y'all feel the same? Like, feel free to like let me know in the comments below. Like, I try to work with y'all because I do want y'all to be able to like, you know, use this different stuff and everything. It's not that I don't want you to find these sellers. I just want to get paid for recommending them. Like, that's literally it. And so I will actually probably be slowing down on the resin videos. I'll still be doing resin videos, of course. Like, you know, I'm a crafter. Like, this is what I started with. I'm probably always going to be doing resin videos on this channel, at least for the foreseeable future. However, I am a crafter overall, so it's like I really want to bring on some other things because I've been having some issues, like a bit as far as burnout. I'm not completely burnt out, but I don't know if you guys noticed, but that last video I posted, the key holder, um, it was maybe it was almost 4 weeks, almost 4 whole weeks, before the video before that was posted. So it's just like I haven't really been feeling like, you know, getting here and doing it because, you know, just a multitude of different reasons. Like, for one, I told you that my videos that I put out during that time, and that doesn't even include all the resin products I did. It's like, as you can see, I'm still coming out like with these shorts and stuff. These shorts are old content and everything that I recorded like in the beginning of my resin journey, so I'm sharing those like with you. But I don't want to ramble too much on that. I just don't want to burn out completely with the resin, and also because I'm spending a lot of money, you know, gathering supplies, including the actual resin that I'm using. It's like I'm not interested in continuing to promote products of people who aren't interested in supporting the channel further. So what I'll be doing is I'll be doing resin tutorials more so with my products. So I will still be doing like molds and stuff. I actually have a batch on the way of some blanks that I am really excited for you guys to see. I think you're really gonna like them and everything. There for some keychains, but of course you can use them for different things if you choose to be creative. Like, be creative. But you guys will be able to see like the final products and everything hopefully soon. The seller did that like a little annoying thing, like where they send the tracking number, like they send the tracking number on the 24th, but today is the 28th. I hate that. It was not a weekend, it was not a holiday. There is no reason why a tracking number should be sitting there and no movement should be happening for 4 days if it is not a Sunday and it is not a holiday. And that's my personal opinion. I would never do that like either. Like, if you guys have ever ordered from me, you know that once you get that tracking number, you're gonna see movement within the next 24 hours. Like, anyway, like that's my like little personal issue I got going on. My mold maker that I typically use, he went out of town and everything, so I still wanted to get this stuff out for you guys. So I decided to go ahead and do some of the keychain molds and the stuff that I had been working on through her. So like we're still working through it. I haven't seen the product yet, so I'm gonna wait till I get it to, you know, completely judge and everything, because like it may be the best blank I've ever seen in my life. Who knows? We'll figure that out. But yeah, so I just wanted to let you guys know that there are going to be some new molds on the way with some new designs. That's going to be the first round. I actually did the second round too, so I'll have some shaker ones coming a little bit later as well, because you guys have been asking me for the shaker molds, so those are going to be coming too. And I got some awesome designs that are very much for the culture, if you know what I mean. Like, so I'm really excited to get these molds out for you guys, because I feel like we're really gonna like just do what it do with those. Um, so yeah. Now, as far as the molds, I haven't restocked the roach clip mold itself because I still am waiting for silicone. So it's like I don't want to update it, especially with that being like my most popular. Hey. Especially with that being my most popular product and everything. Right now, like, y'all ate that one up. Like, it sold out really quick. But it also ate up like all my silicone. And so I am waiting for a new batch, but I have some on the way and everything. And once it gets here, I am going to be restocking that for you. Like I said, I just don't like y'all sitting with extended times if you do not have to be sitting with extended times. So I'd rather just wait to do the restock. However, if you guys would like for me to start doing pre-orders and stuff like that, so that way you can purchase in advance and just like, you know, get it first come on when the silicone does get here, in future scenarios when this happens, because I'm sure it'll happen again. Let me know below. Like, feel free to leave a comment. Just let me know. Give me some feedback. Let me know what is you guys like and what processes work better for you guys. Because sometimes, like, I don't mind doing pre-orders. Like, I'm all about pre-orders if it's something that I'm going to, you know, still want later. And I know for sure I'm still going to want it later. And then pre-orders usually come with a discount too. So, you know, let me know. All right. So we went over the new designs and everything. I do want to retouch on like the showing different crafts and everything. I have like a lot of different ideas of where I want to go with this and everything. It's still going to be heavily centered around like what the full focus of my brand is about, which is really all about fusing cannabis, art, and self-care, like, and just like kind of mixing up in this like big ball of feminine energy and just doing what we do with that. Like, so I'm really excited to come out with some different crafts and show you guys some different videos and stuff like that. I also want to do a thing where I start showcasing other small crafters, especially Black women crafters, to be completely honest. Actually, this is actually something I'm going to be doing for Black women crafters. I'm just going to be very transparent about that. And if you have any questions regarding why that's happening, I've posted videos before. I rant on it all the time, letting you guys know, you know, we are not done right in a lot of these industries. So I'm here to level the playing field a little bit. So what I will be doing is I want to start using a lot of you guys' products and everything and showcasing a lot of that. However, it probably will not be something people know ahead of time because I just want it to be like an unexpected thing. Like, I have something that I'm working on right now, and I done got all the prep work done for the project and everything. Well, 80% of the prep work done for the project, I should say. However, I'm intimidated by this project a bit, but I trust the girl who did the pattern and who did the tutorial for me, and you guys will get more details on that in the future. But thank you. But if you guys have like any recommendations, like any Black women crafters that you guys are really loving, whose stuff that you want to see me try to do or redo or something like that, follow their tutorials, like, feel free to, like, you know, let me know. Send me a message like, hey Courtney, I saw this, like, I thought it'd be really dope if you tried this. Like, I would love to hear some feedback. But yeah, that's what's going on as far as like the different crafts. Like, I just, like I said, I have a lot of different things I want to try as far as like the bling. I love luxury, so anything that I can add some like fur to, some glitter, some butterflies, some rhinestones, if I can make it shimmer and sparkle, like, I don't mind making it. It's like I do not mind making it. So do y'all have like any questions for me right quick? I want to make sure I address everything that y'all may have questions about. No questions? I guess I do talk a lot, so I probably did cover everything. What type of crafts are you into? Like, I'm trying to, I have some unfinished paintings and stuff. Like, I have some canvases like over here in the background that just stare at me that I started forever ago. I'm just, I don't know how to finish them. Oh, what crafts are you working on? Are you doing resin or are you doing something else? Oh, well, like, I guess I could let y'all in on, I don't know if y'all have any struggles as far as planning or anything like that. Let's see, chicken tray areas till I get tired enough. I know that's right. Sometimes I just like keep going until I'm about to drop. I'm just like, I don't know why I do this to myself. And then I'm too tired to like really clean myself off good. I'm just trying. It's so sad. Like, you want to see some Valentine's Day crafts? Okay. Let's see. We could do some really dope stuff for Valentine's Day. Would y'all like to see some games and stuff? Like, I've been seeing a lot of the naughty tic-tac-toe and stuff. Like, I would like to do something like that, but I really want to put my own spin on it. I'm trying to figure out how exactly. Resin without bubbles. Oh yeah, you definitely should have started that weeks ago. As far as as far as the resin without bubbles, I actually take a couple different steps to prepare for that. First thing I do is like I have a little space heater that I use. I usually turn that on maybe about 30 minutes to like an hour before I actually start my projects and everything. And I just put the resin in front of that like while I am preparing and stuff. And what I will do is just like kind of leave it there and just let it sit. And then I will measure it out from there. It still can get a little bubbly after you stir and everything, so I go in with the heat gun like as I'm stirring, but I try not to overheat it. So what I'll do is like I'll blast it like at the top of the cup, and then like I'll also like sit it at the side of the cup so it'll heat the side of the cup, if that makes sense. And then I'll rotate the cup as I stir. It's like I'll stir for a little bit, rotate the cup, stir for a little bit, rotate the cup, stir for a little bit, rotate the cup, until I feel like it's mixing. You'll feel it start thinning out as you're stirring and stuff. And then you'll also see the bubbles rise. So make sure you are stirring slowly. Once you've gotten it like, you know, pretty thin, you feel like it's mixed pretty well, you scraped at the sides and everything, make sure you're actually like, you know, still mixing the resin up like how you need to. From there, once I'm at the end of that, I take my little spray bottle of alcohol and I just spray it in there, and I stir it up again for a little bit, and then I let it sit for about 3 minutes or so before I start filming. That's when you guys usually see me come in. It's like the resin, like I've done all of that like off of camera and everything, and then I'll just usually spend that time after I finish mixing the resin and everything to prepare the camera and get everything ready for filming. And by the time I'm ready for filming, I have bubble free resin. So that's what I do for that. Now, keep in mind that the longer it sits, the harder it is going to be to get bubbles out if you're mixing colorants in and everything, especially the mica powders. The mica powders have more of a tendency to bubble. Oh snap, we don't got a lot of messages in. Give me 1 second, y'all. I've been practicing on plastic bowls to stop with. Which epoxy would you recommend for a beginner? Right now I use Aqua Seal, and I would definitely recommend that for a beginner. What I will say is I would heat up the bottles before use. So any time I get a fresh bottle of resin and everything, a fresh batch, I put it in front of the heater, like unopened and everything, and I leave it in front there for a good bit. Like I'll actually I'm not gonna lie, I leave it there for sometimes about 3 hours or so. I'll monitor it, of course, because I'm still home and everything during this time, but I'll leave it there for 3 hours, and then I'll shake it up really, really good. And that also helps when you're working with the resin. I can't remember which part, if it's part A or part B, but one of them is thicker, and all the I guess the resin molecules, I don't know, it just like it kind of flows down to the bottom because it's heavier and stuff. So I noticed that when I got towards the end of my new bottles of resin and stuff, well, I'm sorry, the older bottles of resin, after I broke them in and everything, that's when I start having issues with it curing. So definitely make sure you're heating the bottles up when you first get them and shake them up. But really the Aqua Seal is pretty good as far as like a beginner resin. It's 1-to-1, and I use it now. Yes, you can use hot water. A lot of people do use the hot water bath. It's just that I really like to move a little bit faster. If you can get the water hotter, it's like, that's cool, but the water typically, I have like big jugs, so the jugs will cool the water faster because I don't have a pit like really super big to put it in, because I'll get my resin like by the gallons. So yeah, it just cools the water fast, so that's why I use the heater. But the hot water bath is definitely an option. Just make sure they're closed. Let's see. To stay in one place, it really just depends on like what I am doing. So let me see. Give me 1 second. Let me get some examples for you guys. All right, y'all. My bad. I'm back. I was trying to find two pieces that I actually did videos on so I could kind of explain a bit better. But this one is like the glowy goth tray. So this one, it does feature like, different colors and everything, but it is completely randomized. I really just let the resin do what the resin does. What I do is I just make sure I pour the colors as fast as I can, so I give them all a chance to fight for a spot. But that's really what I do as far as like for this tie-dye look and everything. You see how it just kind of blends into each other and whatnot. And so I just pour it and I let it be. Now, this one is the Leo tray I made. It's kind of hard to see from the front, but it does have clear on this in the center where the flower is, just so that can be highlighted right there and whatnot. But what I did was I just basically just first I work in layers. Like the first layer is done and cured, and then for this back layer what I did was just put the clear down, especially like I focused it in the middle, and then I went onto the sides with the red and just poured a little bit onto the side, and then I took a toothpick to kind of drag it and whatnot just to get this effect. But if I didn't drag it, it would have stayed in its place for the most part. Now, I couldn't find one, like at least not quick enough. I'd have to dig through a little bit more. But you can, there are like just different methods that you can use to keep the different colors from blending into each other. But working in layers is probably going to be the most effective one if you're trying to do like boom, boom, like because the resin, like especially along the line, it is going to blend a bit. It's never going to be completely like just off. Let me see. It took some practice because my first like my first resin projects and stuff, like it wasn't, you know, I definitely did not know what I knew now. That's for sure. Okay, you've been in hot water, stir slowly, but you still get bubbles. You said let's see, a few minutes and hit with a torch. Yes, I heard a torch is really good too. I have a torch, but I don't have the butane for it, so I haven't gotten here and used it. And I also don't know if I really trust myself in here, like the torch. Is like, to be completely honest, I be having so much going on, tripping up and stuff. Like it, there be a lot going on behind camera, y'all. But if you want to have separate clothes. Yes, the longer you let the resin sit, the more it's going to thicken up. So that will definitely help create keep it from blending so much as well. Let's see. Okay. You're welcome. Hey, baby. My baby done came to the chat. You want to come up here right quick and come say hi? You see, you have the small one. See, I've never even used mine. I bought it for a different project. I thought I was going to start soldering jewelry. That never happened, but I still bought a torch, and that was years ago. So that's why I never had the butane for it. But now it's actually becoming like a thing that people use for resin. So I might. You want to come say hi? Be careful. This is my baby, y'all.
Hello, YouTube.
He says hello.
I saw you live while I was watching TV downstairs looking for something to watch. So I clicked on. So I was like, I'm going to say hello on my phone. Goodbye, YouTube.
All right, he's back out. He just came to say hi. That's my baby. Oh, he's not really a baby no more. He's 11. That's not really a baby. He's a whole preteen now. He went and Googled it and everything. He went and Googled the actual age you're a preteen, and he was like, see, I am a preteen, like with his phone. I was like, you got it. Thank you. He starts middle school next year, and I am so excited. They had me going doing like the little shadowing thing. They're doing so much in the schools these days. I'm not sure how old everyone is, but I'm 30 and I graduated in 2009. So a lot of stuff that my son is doing in middle school now, or that's going to be becoming available to him when he goes to middle school, it was not available like when I was in school. It's a pipette. Oh, the pipette. I use the pipettes just for different things. If I need to like put resin to like a tiny cavity or something like that, or I don't need to use a lot of one color, like, or if you just like want to put a dab of one color in, that's what you use the pipette for. I also use it to like kind of get the what's it called, the Brightone, the polyurethane that I use, like when I'm mixing glitter for the geode stuff, and like when I add the glitter backgrounds and stuff to different projects. That's what I'm using the pipette for typically. So it's not necessarily for the clip mold, but it can be depending on like what you use it for. I just put different like freebies in so that you guys can use it with your projects and stuff. So yeah, make sure y'all check out like my Etsy shop and everything. Make sure you do have it favorited and stuff, because like I always send out something extra like with your orders. You're always gonna get something extra from me because I love you guys. But yeah, my baby is going middle school. But they have it now to where you can get high school credits like in middle school. Like, to be honest, I've already set him up on a track to where he can graduate high school with an associate's degree, and that's where my focus is. I'm gonna make sure that's where his focus is as well. Oh yes, and the candy. Yes, make sure you send me pictures so that way we can see them. Y'all like the candy? Y'all, I don't know if y'all be like in different business groups or anything like that. See them on Facebook and stuff. You know, they'll put the different tips and tricks. And someone in there was talk about, I hate when these companies be sending me candy with my orders, blah 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 blah. I'm just like, see, that's why you got to know your customers and stuff, because like I know y'all got the munchies, so I know y'all appreciating my candy, because I be over here snacking on it with you, like. So enjoy. You said the babies got to it first. There's like, oh, bet. That's what I'm saying. Who hates candy? It's like that's not even the type of, like that's not even my target audience. Like my target audience don't hate candy. Like we love life. Like but I be having to post my stuff and go. I haven't even been on Facebook lately because it's just like I feel like I was talking in a I really be feeling like I'm talking in a void, and I'm just, it's so annoying. Mm-hmm. I bet they love those Jolly Ranchers. It's like, especially if they got the blue one. I've never collabed with anyone. I'd be open to. I don't know how a collab would work. I have collabed with like an Amazon shop before. Well, really, it was like That's not really a collab. They more so, you know, gave me product to do a video. So, but I haven't collabed with another like artist or anything. I would definitely be open to it though. I just haven't met anyone who I look. I don't really be on you. I'm not in these YouTube streets like that. I ain't gonna lie. Not for the projects too much. It's like I do look some stuff up. I'm not gonna lie, I do look some stuff up, but I'm not just so big on the YouTube craft world. Now I used to be, like when I first got started, like on YouTube and stuff. Well, not got started on YouTube, but you know, got started really watching YouTube. But I was watching Amber Shoal. Like I'm not gonna lie, Amber Shoal will forever have my heart, forever. Like that is bae. Like and her videos, like to be honest, I remember being like broke as shit without nothing to my name, watching her videos, just like, you know what, I could do something like this. It's like, why am I not doing something like this? And I've been a fan of hers like since the beginning, and it's so amazing to see how she has grown. I don't know if you guys are familiar with her, but yes, I am from Augusta, Georgia. I am currently in Columbia right now though. I don't know if y'all know where Augusta is, but it's maybe about 2 hours from Atlanta. Didn't she? I love Amber Shoal. Like she is the blueprint for this YouTube crafting. And that's all I'm gonna say. System bought her a mansion, the Sky Mansion. Have y'all seen the Sky Mansion? Sis hit the YouTube lottery, and baby, I'm over here buying my tickets. Okay. I know. It's like I really like her style. It's not really me though. I feel like her style is so antique glam, and mine is very bougie hippie. Like it's like it's like she really loves like the sculptures like within the gold and everything, and like just the antique fixtures and everything, which I very much appreciate and I love to look at. However, it's not like the highest ranked on my list. So it's like I'm going for like stuff like this. Y'all see my background. It's like we need some foliage and these are fake. They're fake, but we need some foliage like things. I like fairy lights. Like y'all see my fairy lights. I have a remote for them somewhere so I could change up the patterns and everything. It's like my little letter right here. I don't know if y'all could see up that far, but that's the C. Y'all see the flowers at the top. Like I got the lace curtains. It's like I'm very like, you know, who are some of your favorite crafters, guys? I also really like Leah Dia. She's someone I more so recently started following. To be honest, she's the only person I really follow for resin. If I'm being completely honest, I'll follow other people to, you know, show support from time to time. And thank you. I have a tutorial on that one too. Let me see. You know, some of the YouTube crafters that I used to really follow, like they're not really on here like that anymore. Like even Amber Shoal, she really just got back to the broke bitch tips. So She's living her life doing her worldwide shopping spree, her world shopping tour, which I was there in spirit. It's like, but oh yes, now I did watch Resin Bell as far as to learn how to do silicone molds. She's the one who taught me the most as far as silicone molds. So shout out to Resin Bell. Artsy Mad Woman. I do like some of her videos. I have seen a couple of them. They come up in my like, you know, they tell me what you guys tend to watch a lot and stuff. So I know some of the more popular resin artists because of who you guys also watch. So I do know Artsy Mad Woman. I really want to rewatch that globe one that she did, the perfect spear, because I kind of fell asleep. Like, I was up late watching it. It wasn't because it's boring. I don't want anyone to think that. But I was up late and everything, so I didn't really finish the video out. But she made a perfect spear, and it was so beautiful. Like, yeah. So I would like to know how to do that. But outside that, I don't really watch her too much. I really like her personality though. Nerd E Crafter. I don't know him. Let me go look him up. You said Nerd E Crafter. I just got it when I said it out loud. Nerdy Crafter. Okay. Why do you keep making this face on these videos? I like his thumbnails. Okay, so I'll probably give a few of his videos to watch a little bit later. I do definitely like his thumbnails though. That was funny. I know that globe looks like a task, and I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry. Oops. Well, I like the face that she's making and like her thumbnails and everything. Let's see. I'm trying to see, like, let me go on my subscriptions right quick. I keep these private because, like, sometimes I be feeling differently about people after I subscribe. So it's like how I feel this week may not be how I feel next week. And I don't want people to know I was riding for you last week. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. Yeah, I might be a little bit slow. I don't remember how to get to the people that I am subscribed to. Like, I'm over here at subscriptions, but where's the actual list of people I am subscribed to? Does that not come up on here anymore? What are y'all saying? No one got the answer? Okay. I know how to get... Let me get my iPad. Y'all, I really don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, first let me sign out of here. Okay, here we go. All right, I don't know why I can't get to it on the desktop, but I was able to pull it up on my iPad, so I'm able to tell you guys a little bit more who I follow, as far as like crafts and stuff. Um, I have Karen Gwen on here. She's a seamstress, so I really like her. Or maybe I should just tell you guys some YouTubers I'm actually like watching right now. Because to be honest, like I said, I don't watch just that much craft stuff. I watch like a lot of different stuff. So I could tell you guys the ones I've been like really liking lately. I like, I'm gonna tell you guys YouTubers instead of YouTube channels, because I do have some like random channels in here that I watch as well. But okay, let's see. Bailey Sarian, Murder, Mystery, and Makeup Mondays. Are y'all with me on that one? Because like I really like, she really won me over with that. I was an instant subscriber once she started with that. Let's see. I have Latasha James on here. And Brittany. Does she do like the true crime thing too? Cause I never saw Brittany. I have Haley Gamba on here. I find her kind of interesting. Like, she's really bubbly. She's kind of young, but I think she's cute. Like, she's so, I like her energy. Okay, let me pull Brittany up right quick. Brittany Vaughn. Okay. I'm gonna save that to my watch later. Because I love having different stuff to listen to. Like when I'm working, I have to mute like pretty much all my videos so that way I don't get copyrighted, because I watch a lot of YouTube videos like while I'm making YouTube videos. That's what it is. But like I really enjoy doing it, so that's what I do while I'm making YouTube videos a lot of the time. I'm watching YouTube videos. I follow Trinity too. I don't know if you guys follow Trinity. I find her to be hilarious personally. She has a very dry sense of humor, but it works for me. And she's young as well, but I appreciate her. I appreciate her views on life. Like, and I just find her to be interesting. I do feel like she is an acquired taste though. But I think she's a Gemini. They usually are acquired tastes. No offense if y'all are Geminis, because heart, air sign love. What's y'all sign? I'm a Libra. Um, I'm also a follower of I Am Eloho. You're a Pisces? My sister is a Pisces. And she get mad because I call her a water bag. However, what I will say is she definitely gets through like her emotions a lot quicker than I do. It's like like she maneuvers them so much better. It's like I'll get stuck at something that I don't rock with. Like if I hit a feeling that I don't rock with, I get stuck there. I feel like Pisces, they just flow through all of them. Like they just flow through all of them. I'm just like, girl, I'm dying on the rock. I'm over here dying on the rock of sadness. Sagittarius. Oh, you fiery. Like I've dated more Sagittarius men than I've actually had friends that are Sagittarius women. And I honestly don't know why, because I actually really like the women. I really like the men too, though. I really like Sagittarius. Oh, so, ooh, that's interesting. The Sagittarius married to a Gemini. That's spicy. I could see that. It's like Sagittarius, they're very providing though. Like they are very protective, like of what they consider to be like theirs. They're like, mm-mm. See, that's my sister. She like, oh nah. She's like, my feelings led me away. She's like, she'll say that real quick. She's like, my feelings led me away from that, and she's like, so I can't even. But me, I'm like, red flags, six flags. But I'm working on me. Well, I have worked on me and continue to work on me, but I don't need no more trips to Six Flags. These men be stressing me. And y'all, my ex was a Cancer, and if y'all know how water signs are, especially cancers with their emotions, like, and especially knowing how Libras are, like, it was just, it was a lot of feeling and not understanding the feelings, like a lot of feelings and not understanding the feelings, like, so like I said, the rock of sadness. The rock of sadness. I was stuck. But what I will say is water signs do typically, they have pretty good hearts. Like, like it's but don't everyone have a good heart until they're scorned? Hey Danny. Okay. Let's see. Who else we got on here? We got Amber Scholl, of course. um, okay, intellectual media. Anyone familiar with her? I don't know if y'all are into like history and stuff like that, but she does it in a really like cool format that's very, easy to digest, and she makes it fun. And she doesn't just talk about the stuff we learned in history class and all that other crap and everything. Like, she actually getting down to the nitty gritty and how it affected us and everything. So it's just a very dope perspective. So, intellectual media. I will actually, let me go ahead and type that here because I really want to put y'all on to her. Well, welcome. I'm so happy you decided to come in. This is like the second live I've ever done, so I'm still new to it myself. So like we're still all new here. Like it's a crafting channel. We done started talking about history and zodiac signs. So like just join in where you fit in and everything. And this is a very open and welcome space. So I hope you enjoy it here. You're welcome. Ooh, what about Kelly Stamps? Y'all follow Kelly Stamps? I really liked her. Like, she's so awkward and it's so relatable. Like, I'm not quite as awkward as her, but it's just like, oh girl, I still see how you got there. Like, I think she also handles her awkwardness better than I did, so I think it's really cute. I'm not gonna lie, like a lot of the YouTubers I follow are younger than me. I just be like, oh, look at y'all. It's just like your whole lives ahead of you. Like I'm not only like 5 years older or whatever. I'd be only like 5 to 7 years older, but don't look it so. Let's see, who else do we have on here? Damn, I'm not even sure why some of these people are on here. Now that I'm going through. Oh, Designs by Shay. Do y'all watch Designs by Shay? Sis has me really wanting to do a like convert a printer. I cannot afford that printer right now, along with all the other sublimation stuff that I would need to get. It's like it's crazy. It's like all this craft stuff I have. I can't believe like I don't honestly have a sublimation printer, but I'm in her Facebook group too. Yes, I love Shay. Y'all might see my post in that Facebook group actually. It was some months back. So I come in there and I ask people, I'm just like, hey, because it's supposed to be, well, it's not supposed to, but it's a group of majority black women in there. Of course it's open to everyone, but it's like, you know it's a lot of black women in there and everything, like sharing the tips and stuff. Like that's kind of like what the group really started with and stuff. Crafting cousins, right? Crafting cousins. So And so I had posted something in there. I said, "Hey, I would love to talk to some other Black YouTubers right quick. Considering your experience and stuff. It's like I this is like when I first started having issues with these mold makers and stuff, not wanting to pay me and everything. Like after what, well, not even pay me. It's like just give me an affiliate link. Like I'm not even asking for upfront payment. Like that is not what's going on. So I do want to be very clear about that. I was asking for affiliate links for products that I had already purchased. So not only was I not asking for the free molds that a lot of ambassadors already do get, I was only asking for the affiliate link, and they were still like, just egging me and everything. So I had went on there asking, trying, just get the opinions of other Black women and everything. I was asking them, I was like, hey, have y'all had, any of these issues before? How would you handle it? Like, what do you think I should do? And I told them that what I was considering doing was not putting in, um, what was it, like I was just not going to, like, put their links and stuff in there. Basically I that was when I first drafted up the little disclaimer that I have in every single video. It's in this caption right now, actually, if you want to scroll on down and check right quick. It says, actually, let me pull it up right quick. If links for items such as molds, inserts, glitters, etc. are not listed, the supplier has likely declined to provide an affiliate link. Pay Black women for their influence. Thank you for understanding. So I told them that I was going to put that at the bottom of my videos and everything, just, not at the top, like not across the screen and everything, just for the people who are literally going in there trying to find some more information, right? So many women came up there talking about, oh, you doing too much, oh, you doing too much, blah 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 blah, X, Y, and Z. This is why you don't get this, like da da da. People in there talking, some bitches always want something for free. I'm just like, well, first of all, bitches don't read, because I clearly said I've already purchased all these things and made the YouTube videos already. So how we got there is beyond me, but that's another thing. But I was very disappointed to see so many women that looked like me so upset that I was advocating for myself and other women who look like us, because this isn't just my problem. Like, this is not just my problem. This is definitely something that's, very much within our community. So I was just like, wow, I was taken aback. I mean, don't get me wrong, there were definitely women in there supporting, like, the what was going on and everything, but I was just like, baby, this is ghetto. And then some woman came on there and giving her opinion. She's like, I feel like you're being greedy and everything, blah 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 blah. She's like, these people talk about small businesses and what they got to pay, and they can't pay for this stuff up front. It's like yet another woman that didn't listen. But I look at this woman profile picture, and sis is like about as white as a napkin, if we're gonna keep it real. Like, she about as white as a napkin. So I just let her know. I'm just like, girl, like, no, if, like, judging by the color of your skin, like, this has absolutely nothing to do with you. Because literally when I started my post, I said, Black women crafters, I have a question for you guys who do YouTube tutorials. So if someone if Walmart came and said, I need a butcher, and a dog walker come up and say, well, what I can do is, Walmart's gonna be like, I said I need a butcher. You are a dog walker. Why are you over here talking to me? Right? Because that wasn't your bird call. The bat signal was not for you. So why are you here? So I say that to her. Now people in my thing talking about some, oh, blah, 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 blah. You shouldn't be saying that to her. And she's sitting here talking some, I feel. I'm just like, uninvited? Do you feel uninvited? Because you are. You are. This was not a space for, this post was not a space for you. So yes, that is exactly what happened. You're uncomfortable because I let you know that you walked into a room that you were not invited in. Be real. Like, so don't come over here trying to say I'm this and that. It's like, I'm not nothing. I was just literally asking a question from people who could relate to me. But it went left because of you and because of all the other people too. So it's just like I was just like, bet, bet. I kept it pushing. Just go search Courtney Shavante if you like to find the post. It's probably still there because I did not delete it. I mean, I do agree there aren't enough black crafters on YouTube, but people are really trying to pay us in peanuts and everything. So it's just like I see why they aren't on here. It's like we got stuff to do, we got kids to support and everything. It's like I personally decided to take a jump and whatnot and like, go for this, but like I really cut back on my lifestyle and everything. Like I really had to cut back. Like I had a whole corporate position, y'all. Like not doing I was not doing this. It's like I have always been a crafter all my life, but as far as me like actually doing this to make my money in full time, it's like this when y'all see me start coming on here, that's when y'all see me start doing this thing, this crafting thing full time, like for real, for real. To be honest, just make art and do it in the way that makes you happy. So if you don't want to sell it, it's like don't sell it. Don't feel pressured to sell your art just because you're making it. Sometimes I feel like with this hustle culture and everything, it's like I feel like it pushes a lot of artists to have to just produce, 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 produce. And it's so unfair. It's like, what happened to crafting just because you loved it, because you wanted to try something new? Everything does not have to be turned into your second job and your third source of income and like all of that. It's like, yes, like I went that route, but that's because I decided to, use my whole like literally my whole ass with this. It's like, but it's like that's not what everyone wants to do. It's like, cause to be honest, this is stressful. We could do a whole separate YouTube video on that. It's like how I went from corporate to this. It's like I really do want to do that actually. Like I have it coming. I just haven't finished doing all the planning for it. But I have an extensive work history. It's interesting. It gets very ghetto in some parts too, but it's, I got a lot of experience in a lot of different areas. I could do damn near anything. But yeah. Yeah, the pressure does take the fun out of it. So just continue giving them as gifts. And if you do want to do something as far as sales or anything, wait till it starts piling up. Like, like let's say you start noticing it's like getting a little busy over there in your little crafting corner. Just take it to like a craft show or to a flea market. Like, you know, just some like quick hustle culture for y'all guys. It's like there's been some times where I went and got that little $25 booth at the flea market and then came out with, even if it's just $100, it was $75 profit. So it's 75 more than I had before. And like I said, like if you don't have nothing planned that day, or you're really trying to jump and you need to get that money flowing or something, or you just need to get some product moving, don't be afraid of these little craft fairs. And don't be afraid to go to different events like pop-up shops. uh like, let me think. You know how they'll do like carnivals and fairs, like when the fair comes in town, or like the pumpkin patch on Halloween, stuff like that. It's like there's usually vending opportunities available. If there's like a fashion show, that's a good one. Just you gotta be creative. So if you do want to sell your products and you don't necessarily want to commit to doing like an online business or something, you just want to do it every once so often, you just gotta be creative with it. You could do a yard sale, like, just if you know someone who owns a store, like let's say you have a friend who owns a boutique, ask them if you could pay them $50 one day, because they got good foot traffic, and you could probably move a good amount of product in there or something to where it'd be worth you spending your $50 with her. Or maybe she'll do it for free. I don't know like what your connections are, just work that out. But from there, just like go set that table up in someone's store for a day and do what you can. Bring some business cards, put it out there. Like, just do what you can with what you got. Ooh, my knee hurt. I told y'all I turned 30 this year. I'm getting, well, last year I'm getting old. I need some water. I guess I could tell you guys what one of the molds are. So, just a quick little exclusive and everything. You're going to be getting this pattern, the I Don't Care I'm Pretty. I'm going to have it in keychain form as well now. So that's going to be like one of the first ones that I have coming, actually. So it's going to be this design. It's just going to be without the clip part, so that way you got options. But it's actually going to come on a palette as well, because to be honest, most of my molds probably will come on palettes, if I'm being completely honest. I just really like the look of them. I really like getting more bang for your buck and everything too. And especially with the keychains, with them being smaller and everything, I just think it's cuter to have them on a palette. I probably will pop a few singles out here and there, but I honestly will not have many. And it's also cheaper for me to get my blanks made with palettes versus each individual little keychain. But that's because I like to get my housings attached. Where did I put the iPad? Oh. Oh, I got caught up on the Crafting Cousins drama. I forgot it to finish going through. I also follow Nava Rose. Now, she was someone that I did follow earlier on too. I don't really watch her quite so much these days. Maybe I will start looking back now that I'm thinking about it and everything. But I really liked her because she had a lot of really cute clothing revamps. I love when people turn clothing and just remix it into something else. Like, that's so cute to me. So I'm definitely a fan of that. Definitely a fan of that. Oh, I also follow Jackie Ina, of course. The OG. Really? Aw. Yeah, I'm looking at her stuff now. Like, she's not even uploading quite as much anymore. It's like, she's giving us one video a month. Okay, Nava. I ain't mad at it, boom. She put her work in, so have at it. Ooh. I do like this DIY Walmart into Euphoria clothes. I'm about to put this on my watch later. Because I need to see that one. Y'all, I really just saw Euphoria for the first time. Oh, I need someone's HBO login. I need to go jack someone's HBO because I need more. I hate when people get me addicted to shows that I don't have the streaming service for. I use Netflix. I have Disney Plus. Don't really use Hulu anymore. But I have Prime Video too. Looks like that says Sister 19 LOL online. Not quite sure what that means. Are you spam? I don't think spam would tell me they're spam though. Hmm. Mm. Do y'all do y'all follow Jasmine Gonzalez? Now she does more so fitness, like, so I know that's like way different than crafting. But she's someone that I used to follow pretty heavy too. I really like how she built her body and stuff. Like, yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay, so anyone who like, kind of came in a little bit later, anything, keep in mind that I am going to be doing a mold destash too. I told everyone that a little bit earlier, but I'm going to be doing a mold destash. I'm going to be posting a poll so I can see when the best time is to do it. And yeah, and then I'll get on live. I'll show you guys all the molds that I'm going to be clearing out that I have personally bought and I have done these videos with, because I'm trying to I'm trying to just, like, go ahead and pass them on, let them go ahead and cycle on to their new homes and everything, because I will not be really using them. And I am getting very specific and niching down with the products that I am having available. um I'm thinking I might only do candle bling ashtrays, like, to be completely honest, like, because that's what everyone does the most for me. I don't see the point in wasting my time. So, but that's neither here or there. I'll just let y'all know when the poll is up and everything. It'll be on the community tab so y'all can vote and everything, and then we'll do the D stash. Y'all got any more questions for me or anything? I don't want to hold y'all up all night. I'm running out of stuff to say. Hey. 1 second, let me get the outline for you. I took notes, girl. Don't worry. But we basically just kind of went over the website revamp. The website isn't available to you guys right now, and I'm going to be, like, kind of redoing how I sell my products and stuff, as far as, like, the finished pieces I make, such as ashtrays, rolling trays, the different pipes and stuff. And y'all just be seeing that pop up at a different time and everything. So if you're interested in like buying my actual art, I'll post details on that a little bit later. As far as like the Etsy supplies, the roach clips palette, not palettes, the roach clip kits, the roach clip kits, those were taken down by Etsy due to them being paraphernalia, so I cannot sell them on there. What I'll be doing is I'll be coming back to Instagram. Now I'm gonna be coming back to my personal Instagram. It was nice meeting you too. Bye, Danny. We'll see you later. Now I'm gonna be coming back to my personal Instagram, and I will post the details on that. I don't know, like my Instagram is Address Me Majesty if you haven't found me yet and want to find me. But I'm not on there yet. So I will be coming back. My personal Instagram, let me put it right here, because that's the one I'm going to be coming back to. I was going to just ditch it due to me not wanting to be on there with the people I knew personally, but I don't really give a damn too much. It's like, you know, I put a lot of work into building that page. So granted, it only has like 1,000 followers right now, but they my 1,000 followers. So I have to go ahead and make sure that just clean it up a bit before I take it off private. It's private right now. But my business page is Boujie Hippie. So Boujie dot Hippie XCS. No. Now the other one, I do have one that says Courtney Shavante, but I'm probably gonna bring that one down because I just didn't like the idea of having a fake personal page. I feel like it's fake. Like, you know, I feel like that's pretty fake. It's like, why would I have one named Courtney Shavante with my real name and then have like a burner account with the Address Me Majesty? I'm just like, I'd really just like to keep my Address Me Majesty page and everything, and, you know, live my best life like freely and stuff. It's like I feel like I've been kind of overthinking how I should look as a businesswoman, but and baby, I'm just gonna be out here being a woman at this point, because it's like we probably gonna get hit by an asteroid. I'm just trying to live my, like, do what I can before then. Not to, I hope that's not trigger warning. Do I need to say that? Like, I don't know for sure there's an asteroid coming, so don't come say Courtney said. No, nothing like that. But yeah. Anyway, Address Me Majesty. The other thing I was talking about was, you know, the moldy stash and everything. I already kind of touched on that a bit, but I'm basically just going to be allowing you guys to buy the molds that I have been using previously. Both are off. But I'll be destash all the molds that I've used previously, so you guys can buy them and everything. And you'll be able to get them at a discounted rate. I'm of course not gonna charge heavy for a used item. It's like I've seen someone, like, okay, so for example, like, let's say a mold goes for $70. I'll see in these stash groups people be like 65 plus shipping. I'm like, girl, no one wants to use the item for like only $5 less than what the original price is. I'm just gonna go pay the original price. However, it's like I'm going to be giving y'all a significant amount off on these molds, so you're going to be paying significantly less than what I actually paid for them, because I believe that's what actually happens when you resell a used product. Okay, the yoni mold. Okay, I got you. But yeah, so that's what's gonna be happening with the moldy stash and everything. And I'm also going to be slowing down on resin videos, just because I'm going to be opening up and doing more crafts. I don't want to get boxed in. I've already been, doing this for, actually, it has been a year. It's been a year now. It's been over a year now. I posted my very first resin tutorial December 22nd. So we're a year and a month in, so that's pretty dope. But yeah. Um, what happened with that? Dang, what did I just say? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm coming down. But oh yeah. Okay, so I'm not gonna be featuring too many other molds anymore. Because I'm going to be slowing down on resin videos, and two, y'all have heard me rant about pay black women for so long now. I'm not gonna do it right now in this moment, but that's the reason why. So I'm going to really be doing videos more so on my personal molds and the molds that I still have stashed away, and haven't worked with on YouTube yet, because y'all, I have like a big drawer set full of molds, and I have two boxes next to this drawer set that is full of molds as well. So like there's a lot of them. There are a lot of them. There are a lot of them. So come early and come prepared. Come early and come prepared. Like, that's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, like, so basically, like, that's a lot of money, right? That's a lot of money to be spending on molds, right? So I'm going to be slowing down on the products that I buy from other people. I'm going to be more so investing into creating more molds for the shop, because I really want to have like a couple dozen molds available for you guys by the time summer hits. So by the time summer hits, I want to have, like, what's a good goal to set like for summer? I feel like I could have 25 molds up by summertime. I've ran out of resin, and like I have enough to finish up the project that I'm on, but I've been burnt out. So it's just like it's sitting here like teetering at being done. I'm just looking at you like, hey. But it's like, it's just how I feel about the project right now. But it's like, I am going to wrap it up because I've really been working on it for months. Like, this project took me so long, and at one point I was so dedicated. I was just in there day after day after day after day, because it's that type of project. It's literally that type of project. I was in there day after day after day after day. I didn't got to the end of it. I'm just like looking at it like, you took a lot out of me, and I don't know how much more I have to give you right now. It's like, so when I have more to give it, it's like I'm gonna come back to it, but I want to do it right when I finish it up. So yeah, tutorial coming soon. At least y'all know more tutorials are on the way, because I have more unfinished projects. But these molds be, they be stacking up, baby. They be stacking up. I went over like, oh, I don't think I went over the 12-week year. Oh, we'll do that another day. But I also went over like the new molds that I will have releasing. I let them know that there are some that are coming up very soon. I have the batch that's going to be releasing whenever the package ships out from that tracking number that we're discussing. And so yeah, I'll have a actual day for you guys soon, and I have the silicone on the way, so that way I can update the other molds. And yeah, I got some dope stuff on the way. And I also have like a second wave that's going to be coming in very shortly. So I have this first one that's going to be coming in. I hope to have that within the next week. I really hope to have that within the next week. But the next one is like, at this rate, I'm thinking that will probably be about 2 weeks out from now. So I'll keep y'all posted on that and let you know what's going on, so that way you can be prepared to order. And of course, I'm gonna have an amazing deal, awesome deal available for you guys once they do become available, and I can't wait for you guys to see them. I'm really excited to get some little smaller pieces out and everything, so that way you guys can like play with it a little bit more. I know keychains are super popular, like they're super popular, so I want to get more out for you guys. But that's pretty much all you missed, outside of me like just really talking and just elaborating more on those topics. Feel free to like kind of backtrack. Like, we did get into a little gossipy a bit. We started talking about some YouTubers that we like and whatnot, so that was fun. So you have a business page and a personal page too? See, like what I did, like I have a couple different, like it's so confusing. It's like I have a couple different personal page, sorry, business pages at this point, and I tried to do like a personal slash business page. It's like, this is personal business me. It's just like, I'm not doing that no more. That's what the Courtney Shavante page was. And like I said, I'm probably gonna end up just, removing that and everything, because I don't see the purpose of it. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna remove it, because I don't want nobody to come steal the name either, because people are weird. Like, people real weird out here. So I don't got time for the weirdness. People like, I'm the real Courtney Shavante. I'm just like, because they weird when no one know you yet. So okay, I'm gonna make sure I follow yours back too. I know. It's like I want to get the trademark too, but it's just like, oh my gosh, it's just, I don't know what's happening with my taxes this year. If I'm being completely real, I may not be on the baby mama yacht with everybody else. Because like I told y'all, I left my job, so I've been doing like this and everything, so I'm not really sure like what that's going to look like this year. Now, I did pick something up during last year. It was only for like 2 months, so I might get a little bit of something back. I might get a little bit of something, but we'll see. But I ain't really looking forward to it too much, to be completely honest. But I ain't gonna lie, if I do get a tax refund back, like I'll be pretty happy. I'll be pretty happy. You ready to get it filed? I feel you. Cause that definitely used to be. They're like, you good? That is funny. It's like that. To be honest, like now that I'm thinking about it, it's like I don't know if I've seen my information come in. It's like I ain't trying to have Uncle Sam after me now. Sorry, I already done had enough issues with the man. It's like, I've been playing with the idea of making my lives to where you can only see them again if you're a member. What would you guys think about that? Because I'm trying to figure out how to say this. I feel like I have been avoiding getting on live because it's like if I get to talking a little too much, it's like I might get on here saying the wrong thing, and I don't have time for what is cancel culture to come and try to cancel me, because I already said like what it was over here. But you know, the internet is gonna internet, so it's just like I'm just trying to make sure I don't shoot myself in the foot, because I'm very open, like when I talk and stuff. It's just like I don't want to have to limit my conversation so much to the point where I can't keep it real with you guys, you know? Because I really want to get on here more. Like, I want to do some more story times with you guys and stuff, because I got some stories. Like, I have some stories. Like, like before, like I took a little, before I went sober and everything, I had a very interesting birthday and everything, and it essentially ended with me getting a rental car repossessed. And if you didn't know that was a thing, I didn't either. But it happened. I don't know if I want everyone to be able to come and repeat and repeat and repeatedly see these stories if they don't really rock with me. So it's just like I'm just try not to trip over my own feet is all. I'm just trying to move smart, because I done seen a lot of warnings. I've seen a lot of warning videos from other YouTubers. It's like, don't be like me. It's like, I won't. I'm doing everything in my power to not. So, yeah, if y'all would like to hear that story time one day, definitely let me know. My sister told me I should do it like as a voiceover on one of my tutorials. And I'm thinking about it, because I think I have the perfect one that I would actually do it on. But yeah. But any other questions or anything? Y'all not even saying that in the chat no more? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the story time. Like, I think I'm gonna, well, at least that story time. I'm gonna do that story. Hello. Oh, no. Is it? Yeah, it is popping up a little bit. But I think I'm gonna do that story time over a video. But as far as the community thing, I think what I'm gonna do is I am going to start making sure the lives go private, basically. Like, they're basically just gonna be private to anyone who's not like a community member and everything. I'm not exactly sure how it works either. I still gotta figure it out on the back end. But yeah, it's just to make sure that people aren't getting more than they need to, because with the recorded edited video, it's like, you know, I more consciously put that out there, if you will. It's like, you know, it's different when you go over it. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna send that out into the world, versus I get on here and have like a lip slip or something. I'm just like, oh, I didn't mean it like that, or it just comes off wrong, or just something. Because it's like, to be honest, I already have the issue enough in my personal life. It's just like I don't need to bring it onto the internets too. So that's all I'm saying regarding that. It's like the lives will still air publicly, but after it's finished, it'll probably go private. That's good, Ashley. All right, y'all. So what I'm gonna do is I'm probably about to. I don't know what I'm about to do, to be honest. Would y'all like for me to put some more reels up? I could put a couple more up right quick before I go to bed, so that way y'all can look at those. But definitely keep sending me feedback, y'all. Let me know like what things you guys are looking forward to seeing, because I want to make sure I make these things available for you and everything. Let me know like what molds you're liking, which ones you're leaning towards, which ones you aren't really feeling, and everything, so that way I can take that feedback and make sure I give you guys something that you do truly want, because that is my goal. But oh, by the way, I keep looking over here because the chat is over here on my computer. Like, we are like 2 hours into this. So yeah, we're 2 hours into this, so I probably should have said that earlier. But I'm looking over here because the computer's right here, and this is how I'm able to see the chat and my just my computer screen overall, different things I'm looking at. But yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and probably take these lashes off and everything. I tried to take some pictures before. I got on here. I'm just like, oh my god, like I do not like these. I almost did not get on camera because I was having a hard time. Like, well, I won't say a hard time. I was struggling to love myself a bit after looking at the photos. I'm just like, I'm not liking the lighting for the photos. It's okay for the video. Like on the video, I feel like I look fine. Like, but it's like the photos, it just was not doing it for me. I'm just like, this isn't how I was looking in the mirror, and I am confused. So, y'all almost didn't have me, but I came on. But I'm probably about to take these lashes off and stuff. I don't wear my lashes that often anymore, so I don't want them to start irritating my eyes. I arch my eyebrows for you guys. This is the first time that I have put on a full face of makeup in, Townsend might have been probably about 2 months. I'm thinking maybe about 2 months or so is the last time I put on a full face of makeup. But yeah, I just haven't been in the mood. But another story, another day. I'm dragging it. I appreciate you guys so much for joining me tonight and everything, listening to me rant, talk about everything and nothing. We're gonna have to do this again sometime, and I promise it won't be as long between the next live. I'm working through just being on camera more and how I want to be perceived online and what I really care about looking online. So I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, staying here this long. Thank you so much for joining me, hippies. And until next time, XO.